All right, who's next?
All right. So next I have
All right.
Raven. Go ahead and take it away with Raven.
So Raven is not really all that interesting to me. It doesn't really stand out for anything. What I remember about Raven is him going, "Oh God, what's happening?" And that was kind of his entire like job in Carl's route. It was to kind of like point out how freaky everything is, and for bad stuff to occasionally happen to him, just so you could see him freaking out. That was
Yeah.
kind of Raven's whole job, right? So you don't
Yeah.
have to put,
Pretty
so you
much.
can have a creepy, weird thing happening like the smoke monster, but that not happen to Carl or Chase or Jenna. I'm gonna put him as a pass, simply because I don't really like people who are always freaking out all the time.
All right. So for me, Raven is closer to a smash because I like the fact he has a personality and we'd be willing to go along and he'd be a lot of fun to hang out with. But I don't know how much of a good partner he would be. And kind of like what you were saying, he freaks out a lot. His whole thing is he's very emotional, which might be fun in the short term, but in the longer term, kind of get annoying. You know, I do think he's funny. I do think he's cute. He's very cute. I will say he's very cute in that regard. It could turn more into like a Flynn situation where he's cute enough to have stands with, but as long as he understands that we're not in a committed relationship, it's just benefits. If he gets that and he accepts it, I think we'd be cool because then we could go hang out. He'd be super cute, and I'd be like, okay, let's go do it. And he'd be like, okay. And we'd go do it and be like, all right, well, I guess I'll see you on the next weekend. He's like, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. And it would be like, cool, yeah, we're just going to have a lot of fun. So I think he would actually be a smash for me. It just
All
wouldn't
right,
be like
sounds
a
good.
committed smash.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.